Hello and welcome to your next lesson. In this module, module number 9, we're talking about questions and discussion. And this lesson, lesson number 2, is about answering questions. So you can safely presume that you're gonna be asked some questions. And obviously, most people would like to answer every question they're being asked. But this is not always possible. Please do not stress out about it. If you have a question, there are only two options for the answer. You either know the answer or you don't know the answer. So if you know the answer, you obviously give the answer to the person who asked you. Make it short, make it concise, make it down to the point. Please remember, if you've done research or you've gone deep and studied the topic that you're talking about, you're most likely the expert. The expert being the person who knows 10% more than the others. It is possible that in the wider audience there will be somebody wiser, smarter, more knowledgeable than yourself. But they will likely ask you a question about your opinion on the subject since you've gone deep into the matter. So don't stress. If you know the answer, give the answer and don't let anybody try to intimidate you if you know what you're talking about. Now, often enough, you don't know the answer, and that is okay. Not knowing the answer is okay. Only what to do with it. So if you know the answer, thank them for the question and give the answer. If you don't know the answer, thank them for the question. So thank you for this question. Thank you for this excellent question. And there are certain things that you can say. Now, it is not enough that you say, I don't know. I don't know is not good enough. Because if you've come here in the capacity of expert who knows 10% more than the others, and you showed enough interest in the subject to make a presentation about it, you are supposed to take action. So you either know or you don't know, but not knowing is not the end of the process. Therefore, there are a number of things that you can say. Thank you. It is a part of my another project. Or, thank you. I'm still working on this project, and the answer to your question will be a result of further studies. Or, thank you for your question. I will have to get back to you on that. Or, thank you for your question. This will be a topic of another presentation that I will have and then give a date and time. Don't just stand there and say, I don't know. Make it a process. Make it a process. You may always ask a colleague or a boss or somebody else what they think about it. You may actually study things deeper and go back to that specific person and give them the answer. If you've promised to do that, please keep your word. So once the session is over, go to that person, ask them their email address, and as soon as possible, fulfill your word and give them the answer. Now, in every normal situation, this will be absolutely sufficient, acceptable, and you will still look and be professional about what you're saying. So there's another word about this process, and it's honesty. So once you've been asked a question or somebody gave a comment, you either know or you don't know, and be honest about it. Don't pretend you know something that you don't. Don't try to think it out. Oh, how do I go around to try to cheat those people? No, you've just given them a present. You've just given them a present, and they are giving you a present. You may use it. You may use the knowledge that is given. You may use the questions that are given for further studies, for further presentations, or for becoming aware what's still there to be learned, what's still there to be researched, what still you are lacking. Therefore, honesty, I don't know or I don't know, is important for you, not for them, for you. Be honest about it. Don't be ashamed of not knowing. There's no shame in not knowing things nowadays. The knowledge of the human race is so vast, and 98% of it came in the last 20 or 30 years, is so vast that reading the books that have been written, only if they're manuals, would take a lifetime, many lifetimes of a human being. Therefore, it is okay not to know everything. It is not okay to pretend to know it. That's called ignorance and stupidity. Be honest about it. You either know or you don't know. If you know, thank for the question and give an answer. If you don't know, thank for the question and give one of the ready answers that I have given you, or similar, with respect and honesty. Thank you for your attention during this lesson, and I'll invite you to the next one.